today we want to talk about, what areas I buy in and why. So this is very important. So in my class, I talk to you guys about finding your location. So if you're a fix and flipper, you typically want to buy where the median home price is in your state. So here in Michigan, the median home price is around $155,000. That's where 80% of your buyers are going to be buying that. Now you can buy lower prices or high-end prices. Don't mean you won't sell. They just won't sell as quickly as the median home price because you got 80% of the people that's looking to buy, first-time home buyers, looking in that area, okay? A second thing, a good area to invest in, how I choose my areas, is up-and-coming areas. Every big city has, development plans and goals for the city to attract more residents, to spend more money, and for a bigger tax base. So if you can just follow what the city is doing, follow the money. So here in Michigan, downtown is booming. They building out, the prices are sky high. So what do that mean? That means if somebody that wants to stay downtown can't afford it, but can stay maybe a few miles from downtown, they will. So what's happening is there's a lot of development going on right outside of downtown as well. Then you have zip codes here in Michigan that's really hot. So all of the suburbs is always going to be popping because that's where your median home price is. That's where your first-time home buyers are going. But also your inner city like Detroit has zip codes that are really hot where the property values or the properties stay, in good condition and the areas stay, in good condition as well. So people tend to move back in those areas, or those properties tend to go back to what they were, before the market crashed. So right now, houses that sold for 10 and 15 and 20,000, 5, 10 years ago, are now selling for over $150,000, $200,000. So if I were you, I would get with a realtor, sit down, go over some areas where you can invest in. Just study different zip codes, study different markets. But I definitely would start with the median home price, pay attention to what your city is doing, follow the money, where they developing that, putting money at. If you new and you're doing buy and hold, I will buy in any areas where, the properties you can get a good, nice property, $10,000, $20,000, where if the real estate has hit the bottom of the market, it's a great time to buy because real estate is like a roller coaster. It's going to end up going back up. So if you can buy that property and hold on to it, that's a great start. But if you're somebody like me, like to be in and out with flips, I start with the median home price. You can't go wrong there. 80% of the buyers are buying there. So it'll be a great way to start and finish. There are some better opportunities because if you start there and only stay there, a lot of investors are there. But if you look at where the city is developing at and you follow the money and you find some hidden pockets in your city, you tend to make more money because you can get the properties way cheaper. So keep that in mind. Once you do a few deals, you can relax a little bit. You got a nice chunk of change in your pocket. Start doing your research, looking at different areas, see where they're developing at, and follow the money. Okay?